Okay, the idea to put the AC on the tent is to get it just as close to this screen as you can. The base has got this slot in the front so that it will go over that stake right there. And then the string in the back is going to hold the flap up over the AC unit. So if you can't get it to actually touch that screen when you pull the flap over it, and here we've got about 4 inches away from the screen, just go ahead and put another 2x4 in the back to go ahead and raise the AC unit a little. Now here you see I just put in another board to bring that AC in a little bit more level, and now as we bring the flap over, it's right on the screen. So that's perfect. Okay, next we want to insert these side sills to contain the tent air from the outside air. We'll just insert those up underneath the AC flap of the tent. Okay, once I've inserted the side sills, this is what it will look like. And before I put in that side seal, is I ran the cord just on the other side of that right hand seal, keeping it out of the way. I've also tucked the blue jean material up underneath the stand, and it flips over it like that on the top. Up underneath the stand, flipped over on top. To help seal it, just take another spacer and put it up underneath it like so. So now I've got the top spacer in, which will help hold down the seal, which is the blue jean material. And you see how that blue jean material, the flatter you get that up against the AC, the better it's going to work. Okay, now that it's installed and sealed up, be sure and use a heavy duty 12 or a 10 gauge extension cord, because most likely we have to go a pretty good way. This is an 80 footer. Okay, so let's take a look inside. Okay, one problem here is, again, that the ground is not very soft and it's not as sloped as I'm used to. So these side sills are actually lifting the tent up a little bit. So we won't be able to stand in that area. Alright, this is the way it looks from the inside, and you can see where those side sills have lifted up the tent. And when this happens, if you don't have a sloped enough ground at your campsite, just dig a trench for those sills to go into. You want that tent to be flat. I'm not going to do it here in my yard, but dig a trench. Get those sills where it's all flat, and then take a look at the seal around the AC. See, here we see daylight. So just go tuck that in and it'll work a whole lot better. And we look good on top and we look good on the side. And even right now, at about 10:30 in the morning on what, August 4th, you can feel that cold air. So your tent air goes through the bottom, cold air comes out the top, and then you'll leak water out the back. Okay, finished product, all installed, and I took this ring and just put it here in this loop so I could get this a little bit tighter. And again, on these side sills, just dig a trench to get it to where the floor of the tent is on the ground. Then of course, if they're too short in some camp spots, then just build it up with something, boards, soil, whatever it takes. But there it is. Hope you enjoyed.